Hello and welcome back to the Trash Talkin podcast. I'm your host Stu, or you may know me as SMTV. Because of the incredible festival season that we have had this year, the amount of festivals and gigs I've been to so far this year, it has been ridiculous, but such an incredible time. But because of this, of course, we needed to take a break from this podcast. But now, this episode marks the return and a season full of trash talking. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Bloodstock 2025, how incredible it was, first-timer tips and tricks, talking about the arena, the campsites, the bands that played, and of course, we will speculate who we think will be added to the lineup for 2026. So if you're a Bloodstock veteran, or next year is going to be your very first time at the festival, sit back, relax, and take in all the information that we're going to give to you today. Now, of course, we couldn't start an episode of Trash Talkin without thanking my incredible patrons, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. First off, we've got two legends who've supported me from the very start, from when I set up Patreon. They have now become incredibly close friends, and we festival together every year. I'm, of course, talking about the heroes that are Alexander Toon and Vicky Rutter. Thank you both so much. We also have a brand new patron, which is Carl Blakesley. Welcome aboard and thank you so much for your support. And as always, we have the absolute geezers, which are Chris Hambridge, Ethan Brown, and JaggySean. Do you like metal and alternative music? What about gigs and festivals? If you also like film and TV, video games, and a healthy dose of 90s nostalgia, I think you may have just found your new favourite podcast. Shall we get to Trash Talkin? Just gonna sync up my audio.
Can I do the clap?
Yeah, go on. You do a clap as well. That was like the dullest clap I've ever heard.
You need to do one?
Yeah, man. You just want to do a clap. Go on.
I do want to do a clap.
Go on. Didn't even hear it.
Oh, God.
Right, so here we go. We're returning with the Trash Talkin podcast, the first episode back since festival season because it was absolute madness. As you can see, I've got two incredible guests here with me, doing his own thing, as he always does. We have got, of course, ChidzVidz. I'm sure if you watch Trash Talkin or anything I put out on SMTV, you will know who Ben is by now. And you may recognise this guy. There's a scouse in the house. It's, of course, JaggySean. JaggySean of SMTV fame. He's pointing over there. He's actually over there.
Oh, to me, he's there. Right, go on.
Go the other way.
Sorry.
Go the other way for the YouTube watchers.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you both. I'll come to you, Ben, first. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Brilliant.
I can't believe festival season's over.
It's come and gone so quick.
Gone.
Yeah, like we spend so much time counting down to them. 100 days of download. How quick did that go? And then as soon as you finish download, it's, Bloodstock's, 2 months away? That time flies, and before you know it, we're here reviewing Bloodstock, and it is just pure madness. It really is.
And there's
of course,
Christmas trees in the shop already.
Christmas trees. We've got Halloween decorations ready to go. The house is already smelling of pumpkin spice latte. I don't know what's going on. It's all going too quick for my liking. And yes, we've got Sean. Sean, how you doing this evening?
Yeah, great. Still recovering from Bloodstock, but yeah.
Still recovering, yeah. 2 weeks
Still
later.
recovering.
That's it. That's the thing with Bloodstock. You go a lot harder than download, don't you?
Yeah.
I definitely did.
Yeah. You kind of let all your inhibitions go for Bloodstock. Download, it's weird because I think you do so much walking at download that whatever you drink, it just comes straight out your system again because you're just walking it off and you like perspire it out your system or whatever. But Bloodstock, it's so small that all of that alcohol stays in your system until you're regretting it when you've got the copters, when you're back in your bed, or when you're Ben and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and me, Sean, and Sean's partner Hayley are like injecting you with potions just to bring you back to life.
Yeah, I think what it is with Download is because it's so big, you have to be a bit more responsible because, it's a bit of a walk when you're drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of did the same thing in Glasgow this weekend. I had to stop drinking because I was like, I don't know how far away I am from the hotel. I'm on my own. And if I carry on, because these are cocktails,
Yeah.
if I carry on the way I'm going, like, who knows? And that's how I feel like at Download. But at Bloodstock, it's like, I'm 2 minutes away from the tent. Doesn't matter. It's not 2 minutes, but it feels like that.
Yeah. You could
Especially
stumble
when
and
you're
trip
drunk.
and still end up in your tent.
You can't get lost.
No.
It's very difficult to get lost there.
That's it. Right, before we get into Bloodstock, I have had some correspondence from my followers over on Instagram. As you may have seen, Download have come out with their new design, which is looking pretty cool, to be fair. It's very reminiscent of Load from Metallica, I thought, and I'm very much here for it. And we're sticking with the Roman numerals. We're now up to Download XXIII. So that's staying. That's running its course. But I asked the question, who do people think are going to headline Download next year? And I'm going to read some of these out to you, and I want to know your opinions. So make sure I get the very first one so I'm not missing anyone out. We have Mariotti7X, who said Ghost, Linkin Park and Blink 182. There are a lot of crossovers, a lot of Ghost is mentioned, but how would you feel about Ghost, Linkin Park and Blink 182?
I'm actually fine with I'm fine with the three, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been talk about all three of them for quite a while. So, yeah. Sean?
Yeah, I was just going to say Ghost and Linkin Park are probably two of my at least top 10 favorite bands, so
Yeah.
they'd be right up there for me. And then, yeah, Blink 182, I've only managed to see once and it was with Matt Skiba, so
Yeah.
I'd be well up for that.
Yeah, same. I saw him in
Yeah.
Birmingham. I think there was the California album, or if that's what
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah, good show, that one. Yeah.
Where did you see them on that tour, Sean?
Liverpool?
At the Echo?
Yeah.
As if I was there as well.
I know. Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah, we could have been stood
Yeah.
next to each other all those years ago.
Oh,
It's a smash
yeah.
world, isn't it?
Much time was we probably crossed.
Yeah, we
That's
went there and we stayed at the Premier Inn on the docks, literally over the road.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I've never done a gig in Liverpool. Seen Frankie Boyle there, but never a gig.
No, it's great.
Yet. Yeah.
It is great.
I love Liverpool.
It's rare we get any, to be fair, like, at least. It's probably a lot of, like, indie bands that come in who get the big
Not
picture, at
interested
least,
to see.
but-
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a few of them come by, but I'm interested in. But yeah, we get we got Papa Roach this year.
Yeah.
So we went to that. Try and go to any of the rock ones that come through, but
Being on your doorstep, it's ideal when someone comes close to home, isn't it? Yeah. Up next, we have got ChidzVidz, who said the bailiffs will be headlining.
I didn't realise you were doing a poll for that one. Yeah. I didn't expect that to get read out.
Okay, so we have
Bailiffs,
Jamie Street, who again is saying Ghost, Muse, and Parkway Drive. Now, Muse is up there for me. That would be an incredible headliner, and it'd be great to see them return. And Parkway Drive, I would love to see. Obviously, I assume some people listening or watching will know that Parkway are my favourite band of all time, so I would be more than chuffed with that. But whether
You've been
they are at the
speculating
stage of
that
headlining, I'm not entirely sure, because they've got their tour coming up at the end of the year in October, and there are still many tickets available for that. So to not be able to sell out an arena tour is a bit iffy with whether they would be chosen to headline. But then with Download, this is what they do. I'm saying this in regards to like Sleep Token, because it seems as though Andy Coppin had them in his back pocket, if you know what I mean. They were very much part of his overall construction. So I could see not Andy Coppin anymore, but Download putting Parkway in that headline slot just to see them skyrocket and become a bigger band. So
yeah, it'll elevate them, wouldn't it?
Yeah, from the numbers of what they're selling, probably not. But for future expansion and creating the next era of headliners, I could see it happening for sure. I mean, Ghost Muse, Parkway Drive, what are we thinking?
Weren't you speculating on Muse due to the color scheme when they first
Yes.
announced. Yeah, and I was in agreement there because they headlined in 2014 or something. I can't remember. I did see them.
Yeah.
One of the brightest shows I've ever seen, other than Bloodstock, who have impressively bright screens.
Yeah.
But other than Bloodstock, I'd say Muse was the brightest show I've ever seen in the dark. It was an incredible amount of lights.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Muse again.
I mean, with their newest release, I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head, but that's definitely download worthy for sure. What about you, Sean? Parkway Drive, Muse?
Yeah. Well, Parkway on such a good show that I do think they'd probably smash a headline set. As you say, with the having them in the back pocket, seems to be like a few creeping up now, where it's like Parkway Drive, Architects, and Bad Omens now more recently. Like got in those arenas in the back pocket. But yeah, I feel like they've got the show there at least.
Yeah,
to pull it off.
It could be second stage headliners.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a bit underneath them now, to be honest, talking Parkway, because they subbed Slipknot in 2023.
Okay, right.
So for them to go from a sub headliner on main stage, and the turnout of that crowd was far beyond what I expected. I see that slot sub headline into second stage as a bit of a downgrade in a way. I mean, you've some of the bands that you see headline second stage are way below Parkway Drive, but then some are way above. Like we've had Pantera headline second stage, but then you've had the likes of, who am I trying to think? Funeral for a Friend. They've headlined second stage, and if you were to compare the listenership of the two, I'd assume that Parkway are well above. Just as an example, I may be completely wrong there, but I'm sure there are some examples that would prove my theory correct. Skindred as well, yeah.
Skindred, they're almost
a download wave.
It feels like that, yeah.
Okay, next we have Ethan Brown, Patreon legend as well. Thank you, Ethan. We've got, this is going to please some dads out there. We've got Creed, Nickelback, and Five Finger Death Punch. Discuss.
Now, we've definitely talked about having Creed and Nickelback. Like Creed into Nickelback as well. That would be incredible.
Oh,
I'd definitely be there for that.
Yeah.
I'm not even a dad, but I'm definitely of dad attitude. And yeah, I'm definitely there for that. All the air grabbing.
I'd be shirt tucked into shorts.
That's
pulled up.
Get your New Balance on. Yeah.
And Nickelback is a band I don't listen to enough, and I reckon I'd just go apeshit for this because I haven't heard their music in such a long time.
Yeah, but they're one of those bands that you will have listened to death when you were younger.
Oh, definitely.
All of those words are engraved into your mind. So when you see it live, you'll be singing it word for word, forgetting that you even knew the words.
If they announced them, I probably wouldn't listen to anything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't listen to anything they did until the show because I'd just be like, "Oh yes," because I hadn't heard it in so long.
Oh, I know this one. I remember this one.
Yeah.
We saw them last year as well, and they'd absolutely smash a headline slot. It was unbelievable.
I think it's one of those things where, I mean, I don't even know if it'd get the negative feedback anymore, but I feel as though if Download want a sellout year, or at least a sellout day, I think Nickelback would be the band to make that happen.
Yeah, and that one that was in Scream 2. I think you played that at camp.
Did
I? Sean played a Creed song that I think is in Scream 2 or 3, one of the Screams anyway.
Oh,
and that's the only way I knew it. It's because it was in Scream 3. I didn't know it as a song of theirs.
Yeah, with them they'd be perfect for like third from top, fourth from top, getting like a good 50 minutes.
Yeah.
When everyone's like a peak drunkenness.
Yeah. Like us with Shinedown this year.
Yeah.
That kind of stage in the day. Yeah.
Missed that.
Oh, it was a mess. We were all a mess, and then he got all emotion, and we were all crying and drinking and crying again.
Oh God, I'm glad I wasn't there because I'd have caught that as well. I'd have started crying.
Yeah. Right, up next we've got Mitt's Mystery, who is saying again Ghost, Linkin Park, and Iron Maiden. So a new addition from the comments with Iron Maiden. I think it's a big possibility because of they got an anniversary coming up, I believe, and it's been a few years since Maiden have been there. It's been long enough for people to have forgotten what they were like the most recent year, and hopefully be something fresh For me, it would be a band that I'd happily go and see someone else instead, but I'm not going to be miffed that they're headlining, because if it's an anniversary, there's every right for them to be there. I'm not sure about you two about Iron Maiden.
I think I'm at the point now where I'd actually watch them again. Because, the last, God knows, 2 times that they were there, I didn't bother. Because they're not, I know a few of their songs, but I reckon if they were to headline next year, I'd probably go see them, because it's been a long time, and probably be the last time as well. So,
Well, I suppose that's the thing with these older bands. You never know what's going to be the last time that you see them. So sometimes you go and see the bands purely just for that, just to say you saw them one last time. I mean, it's part of the reason why I got tickets for Metallica next year. You never know when their last tour is going to be, and their final tour might just be in America or whatever. So part of the reason why I got tickets for that.
Yeah, similar for me. I'd actually probably watch Maiden now, but it'd probably be like a cap off of it's the last time I've seen them now.
Yeah, it's like with the Aussie thing. I was watching that show and I was like, God, I should be there. I mean, yes, it was expensive, but and definitely now, even more so now. I kind of regret not going to that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who regret, and as you say, especially now. But not to put salt in the wounds. It was incredible, and I'll never experience anything like that again.
No, I think everyone I've spoke to that went to that show said it was one of the best gigs of their life. So yeah, definitely.
Right, next up we've got Simon Churton with System of a Down, Linkin Park again, and Falling in Reverse. So System of a Down, what do we think? For me, that's a bit of a meh. I'll go and see someone else. I've never seen them before.
I love that band.
Oh, you're a big fan, aren't you? Big fan.
No, I am, but unless they've got a new album, come on, what are we doing here? Of course they wouldn't do anything other than a headline.
Yeah.
So they're either headlining or they're not there. But I'd like to see him again. But I'd be there because again, probably be the last time I watched them.
Yeah, I mean,
how long are they going to do it for?
Yeah, I think they've actually come out and said they're no longer a touring band. They'll do big shows here and there, but they will not tour. So you never know. That same instance as Iron Maiden, it may be the last time that you see them in a festival setting. So maybe it would entice me for that reason, but short of knowing, I don't know, 4 songs, there's not really a lot that I would get out of it personally. But for a lot of people,
you didn't know much of their songs.
No, I mean, if you go to a generic rock night at a club or go to any DJ set at Download, the songs that they play are the songs that I know. So I don't know anything else other than that.
Yeah, because they've been rammed down your throat. You're done with them, kind of thing.
Yeah. What was that, Sean?
Yeah.
I just forget how many System of a Down songs I know. I feel like I know. I don't put them on for years, and then I'll just put either Hypnotize, Mesmerize, or Toxicity, or Steal This album on. And I know them back to front. So good. Yeah.
That album's my favorite. The Hand one, the first album's my favorite one by far, because it didn't get played all the time. All the others are radio friendly and get played all the time, but that album, it's really, really good. And I'll put that on from start to finish at least a few times a year. Definitely, it's a brilliant album.
So you're both down for System of a Down?
I would be, yeah.
And the next one, Falling in Reverse, what do we think on that?
Not for me.
No?
I know a few songs, but that's about it.
Sean?
Yeah, like the hits. He sounds decent live. Bit of a shit person, though, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's one of those things where it's disconnect the art from the artist and whatever. Sometimes you can't help but tap your foot along, but I'm not a fan. I wouldn't consider myself a fan, but the songs that I've heard I enjoy purely because it's filthy breakdowns and just generally what I like from a song. If they were to be there, I'd watch them because the opportunity to see them over here in the UK is very slim. Obviously, the last tour that they did got shut down. So yeah, I'd go and see them, and I feel as though, again, Download adopting the smaller bands to become the next headliners, this falls right, like hand in hand with that. So I think it could definitely happen for sure.
I'd
feel
be
like they were
surprised at that
supposed to
one.
be there this year as well, weren't they?
You reckon?
It felt like they were supposed to be in that Shinedown slot until they got told
Oh,
they wasn't
okay.
supposed to be in the country.
Mm.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll take Shinedown over them any day, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next one, we had our very own JaggySean, and you actually said Ghost, Maiden, and Linkin Park. So we've actually covered all of those. Get to the next one, which is Cult 222, Bad Omens, Linkin Park, and Someone Old. So Someone Old, I assume they mean Iron Maiden, Def Leppard, those kind of bands. But Bad Omens, do we think they are big enough to be headlining Download Festival?
I really like them, but I don't think so.
No?
No, they were pulled from headlining second stage. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Year before?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see him going from that to headlining the festival.
Without the
so
release
quickly.
of a new album that like goes intergalactic kind of thing.
Yeah. I can see them doing it and maybe see how this tour goes and maybe 27, 28, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a bit too early now, but you never know.
Yeah, a bit too early. I'm thinking the same. And Linkin Park and Someone Old, we've covered both of those. So
Love Someone Old.
I'm not sure how many more we got left. We've got two more. So we've got Ghost, Maiden, Linkin Park, or Deftones. So we'll take Deftones out of that. Have Deftones headlined before, or they've just played Download before?
Like they've only ever sub-headlined.
Oh, okay.
haven't seen them in
I think I
any
might be
gigs.
getting them mixed up with Tool. Maybe.
I could see Deftones headlining. That new album's really good, by the way. I was listening to that today. Yeah, so my first listen actually today.
When
Actually
was
really
that
good.
released? Is that really new?
Last Friday, I think.
Oh, okay. I was unaware that they'd even released a new album, so I'll have to give that a listen.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I don't know the names of any of the tracks or even the name of the album because I just chucked it on while I was at work. But what I heard was actually surprisingly good. So yeah, I can see them headlining.
I mean, they've done larger shows in comparison to like Gunnersbury Park. It wasn't quite Gunnersbury Park, but they did that one-off big show, and I'm sure that sold out within the same day tickets went on sale. So that's always a good gauge. If they can fill this field elsewhere, they will be able to fill the field at Download. So yeah,
I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one as a headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
the
so.
only thing that had put me back on it is that they've already got that tour announced for next year. It's sold out.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well, there's a damper on my thing.
Sorry.
Shot down straight away.
Well, they played last year, was it? And I actually didn't enjoy them.
At Download?
Yeah, it wasn't this year. It was last year, wasn't it? Didn't they play last year?
Oh, I can't remember. I know they played main stage in recent years, but I can't remember when exactly it was.
I think it was last year, not this one. But I was like, this is boring.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't enjoy it, but I would watch them if they were headlining, definitely, especially after that new album drop because that's good.
Yeah. Fair. And then the final one, it's not even the final one. People are commenting as we speak. We've got Ghost, Linkin Park, and Maiden from the Real Bryn Diesel. They've been covered. And we've got one more here, which is Falling in Reverse, Limp Bizkit, and Iron Maiden. So the final one that we're going to cover is Limp Bizkit. Obviously, they've just come out of a performance at Reading and Leeds, and all I've heard is good news. So what do we think? Do we think Limp Bizkit would make a return so quickly after being there last year?
I mean, it's possible, but I can't see it. But they definitely should headline next time they play Download.
Yeah.
I mean, just on him twatting that drone the other week.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was good.
Have you seen the actual footage?
Yeah.
Bang. He's so great. He's great. Yeah.
But yeah, they definitely could do it, but whether they will do it so soon, I'm not entirely convinced. And if they were to headline, I surely hope they will just do 2 hours of music non-stop and don't do any dicking about between songs, because that killed it for me last year, I must say. And playing Break Stuff twice is a massive cop out, considering how many absolute bangers that band have.
They have the ability to knock out a set just like Korn did, where it's just banger after banger after banger. So yeah, man, I would definitely be up for that if they were to headline Download.
I assume Sean's opinion is going to be yes, book Limp Bizkit right now.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them there. I mean, they played like twice a year over in the UK for the last like 3 years, I think. But
yeah, that's fair.
And then back again. Yeah, they'll smash it every time.
But even though they've done those big shows, like I'm pretty sure they did Gunnersbury Park and they've done other big shows, that never stops the crowd getting any more like bigger and bigger, if you know what I mean. Like the turnout at Reading and Leeds was ridiculous. You think everyone who wanted to see them in the past few years had already seen them, and then they'd think, nah, I'm not going to see them again. But every time I see them, they just have this monstrous crowd, and the entire crowd is just jumping. So the popularity is definitely there.
Yeah, you don't see a crowd move that much, I don't think.
No.
Anymore. Like, I think the only other band I've seen where a crowd moved that much was The Prodigy at Download. Yeah, I feel like they're the only two crowds where front to back it's been.
Oh, what year was that?
2012.
2012, yeah. Chasing Status underneath them.
Yeah. I saw him in 2009 at Download as well. I think it was 2009. 2009 and 12, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see them again too.
Yeah, great band. And I think they would be incredible for Bloodstock. Can you imagine Prodigy at Bloodstock?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And I think obviously it's depressing to say, but with the loss of Keith Flint, they don't seem to be getting the highest pitches on the stages anymore. So I feel as though they could definitely be in Bloodstock's wheelhouse, and I think they could appear in coming years, especially with Bloodstock's incredible popularity recently.
Yeah, I mean, this 4-day thing.
I
mean, not to bury the lead here. Have I gone into that too early?
I'll be honest, I don't think it's even on my notes, so we'll add it in there later.
There you go then.
That was a really good segue, so we are going to start talking about Bloodstock Festival. As some of you may not know, this year was Sean's very first time at Bloodstock Festival. This episode essentially is to get his opinions and compare and contrast with mine and Ben's. I mean, how many years have you been to Bloodstock, Ben?
This has been my third full one, but fourth. I went for the day in 2022.
Okay, so we've in terms of weekends, me and yourself have been to the same ones, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool, okay. So we're going to compare and contrast our opinions. Obviously, we've seen more of the festival and its like development over the years, if you will. But it'd be good to get Sean's opinions and just what he thought of it as a first timer. So what was it that actually made you want to go to Bloodstock this year? Was it the lineup? Was it word of mouth, or just not wanting festival season to end?
Bit of all of them, to be fair.
All of the above.
Yeah. I think the main driving factor was probably watching all the vlogs and just seeing how much fun it looked. I've always seen the lineup. I thought they looked good, but I don't know if there was ever enough to get me there for a full weekend till this year. So the lineup definitely played a part as well. But, I'd put it down to that, and it seemed like a nice cap off to festival season as well. I think last year, especially with Download being so wet and stuff, we like just wanted a little bit more from festival.
Yeah.
So when seeing like Bloodstock afterwards, everyone having fun there, we're like, oh, we'll get that for next year. And I think we pretty much did as soon as festival Bloodstock was over.
Yeah. Are you booked straight away after last year finished?
Pretty sure it was close enough. Whenever they released those payment plan tickets, we bought them that day.
Right, Ben, so we've spoke about what attracted Sean to Bloodstock. Obviously, we've been to the same years, me and yourself. So what is it that made you want to go to Bloodstock that first year?
I think Simon was egging me on to go, Simon Bond.
Yeah.
And I got a day ticket, and I thought I'll camp in Castle Donington the day before. And I vlogged it. I went for a few drinks in Castle Donington. I stayed at this campsite. It was really, really nice place. There's a vineyard.
Yeah.
And I had a curry in my tent. It's really like took it.
I vaguely remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a great time, even before going to the festival, and then I spent the entire day at Bloodstock just to get a feel of it. I'd never been to anything other than Download.
Yeah.
And I fell in love immediately. The place is great. I mean, the weather. It was the year of that heat wave.
Yes.
So it was incredibly hot. But yeah, I had a great time. Went back, managed to go back to camp with Simon, and I stayed there till about, I think, about 11 o'clock at night. And of course, couldn't really drink, so because I had to drive home. But
what we talking?
I had a great
is
time.
this the Sunday or something?
I think it was the Saturday, I believe. Yeah, because I drove back Saturday night, and it was, still had time to get my bearings for it to go back to work. But yeah, I just fell in love and thought this would be a perfect festival to drink at.
Yeah.
And boy, did I drink after that every year since.
Yeah. I mean, that first year is still my favourite year that I've done at Bloodstock. That was the year.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was the first year that I got involved with all you guys that do YouTube and whatever. So I was that weird guy in your Instagram DM saying, "Oh, can I camp with you guys?" And yeah, look at us now. But yeah, first time really camping with all you as well, and it was like the first time meeting Alex, Sean, Dean, Lewis. First time meeting all these guys, and now we talk to each other every single day on the group chat. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that experience. And in talking about the lineup, and Sean saying that he's looked in past years and thought there's not enough there for me to warrant buying this ticket. That year, I really knew Knocked Loose, Kill Switch Engage, and off the top of my head, I'm struggling to think of any others. Fit for an Autopsy, maybe, I think they were there. And I just went on a whim, and I just wanted another festival experience with you guys. And still to this day, it was one of my favourite festivals I've ever been to. And it's very much like a drug, Bloodstock. Once you try it, you just got to keep getting it. You just got to keep going. And yeah, once you get that taste, you go every single year.
Yeah, you could be less responsible there. It's just like it's like a lads' weekend, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, it very much felt like that.
I mean, you need women present to like calm us down a little bit, like to remind us.
We didn't have that first year though, did we? That's why
we didn't.
It was a full-on
sausage
fest, and it was mental.
It was crazy, and I didn't vlog that year, so I was going even usual. Was just going mental. But yeah, it's just like you're totally loose there, because like I was saying earlier, you don't have to worry about the tent's half an hour away kind of thing. So you're just more loose, and it's great. I love it. Love it. Love the place.
Yeah. No, it's truly brilliant.
The back of that, like I think me and Ben done about 3 trips on the Wednesday to the car and back, and how quick that was.
Yeah.
Just getting there, like it wasn't really that big of a deal.
Yeah.
To just do it a couple of times on the Wednesday.
That's it. I mean, imagine trying to do that at download. You wouldn't be sat there thinking, "Oh, I've got 3 more trips to take. That's fine." You're like, "Oh shit, I've got to do one more trip to the car." Whereas Bloodstock, you're like, "I'll leave that for later. I'll come and get that later." And I mean, we did it again on, was it the Thursday? Me and yourself, Sean, and what was it like? It took I don't know, 40 minutes out of our day, maybe, to do a round trip.
Yeah.
So for me, it's excellent in that aspect, and in general, like getting around anywhere is nice and easy.
I would say though, I was underprepared, if that makes sense. As in, I packed everything, but I just threw it in the car, and I didn't take the right stuff on my first trip or my second trip. Don't know what was up with me. I didn't take my sleeping bag there till like the 3rd day, and that was because it was freezing cold at night.
Oh, it was ridiculous this year. I could not believe it, considering how hot it was during the day. I don't know if it was like our proximity to that. Was it the River Trent? Was it?
Yes, the River Trent. Yeah, possibly,
I'm not sure if it was like the proximity to that, but I don't think I've ever been that cold at a festival, like ever.
Oh my god, it is so hot during the day as well, and then at night it's really cold. And we camped at Hell this year because, well, personally, I wanted somewhere quiet. I think the donors were like, yeah, we'd like somewhere quiet as well. And then, so Hell Camp, which is the complete opposite to Hell. You can hear the river. It's so peaceful there.
Yeah.
And the noise from Midgard is like, you can hear it, but it's muffled out by the trees. So it's like white noise and is actually quite soothing.
Yeah.
The only issue was because it was so cold, didn't get any sleep anyway, so it made no difference.
Yeah.
I finally brought my sleeping bag like the third day, and I did get one decent night, but be better prepared for the cold nights, I guess.
That's it. You have to prepare for every eventuality, don't you?
Yes,
That's for sure.
All the eventualities were there. I just wasn't adding it up right. I wasn't doing it correctly, and I think by the third day, I got my bearings together finally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really messed that one up. Just little things, you know. If you watch the vlog, you can tell I'm getting annoyed at myself for not being, not being in festival mode, where survival mode, where everything. Yeah, I let go of all my luxuries, and that was it. I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you look after yourself, you'll have a good time. But
we still had a great time, even though we were freezing at night. As soon as we rolled out of bed, Bloodstock continued, and we still had an incredible time, didn't we?
Just not as organised as I'd like to have been, that's all.
Yeah. Right, so we're going to talk about travelling to site. For myself, anyway, I probably can't comment for yourself, Ben, or even you, Sean, but Bloodstock is an incredible festival for me to get to. It seems as though I get past Warsaw, and then I join the A38, and then it's literally a straight road all the way there. I can get there in 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and that is just bliss when you consider travelling to festivals. But in terms of like car park and getting to ticket exchange, what do you guys think? Good experience, bad experience, could be better?
For me, it was great. Yeah. I think it was about a 2-hour drive for us, but and then once we were like basically off the A roads, it was just like a quick country road and then straight in. And then when we come through, the only I would say was the signal. There was like a good queue of people like being put in like a little bay because there was no signal to get the car pass up.
Oh, I see. The ones that were sent on email, so people couldn't get the car parking passes.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, luckily for us, we'd printed them off, and then the woman was so happy that there was a paper ticket there. She forgot to give us the actual parking pass.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was great.
And then going from car park to ticket exchange, how was it? Because you've got that, I wouldn't say dreaded walk, because it's really not that bad, but you've got that almost corridor-like section next to the road with the ramp that leads up. Was that full of a queue, or was the queue further on? Because I didn't get there on the Wednesday.
Yeah, the queue was further on. Trying to explain. So when you come over the road and then down the ramp, then you walk all the way straight down. It was like up to the corner. Would you say, Ben, where we started?
Yeah, I think the queue started just after, where you pick up your guest pass thing, the box office area.
Yeah.
But by where the coaches are.
Right.
That's where you pick up your wristband, right?
It's not, no, but I know the one you're talking about. Yeah. I think that's I think that's like accessibility and stuff. People collect their the passes and whatnot from there.
I think you went there the first year, maybe, or
incorrectly.
Maybe
the first year, I
tried there you go.
I tried there, and then I tried somewhere else. I had no idea where I was going that first year, but I've got it down to a fine art now. Luckily,
once you know, it's a piece of piss because they don't change anything.
Yeah,
and driving there, like I didn't miss a turn this year. I got it all right. So if I can get it right, anybody can, because I'm bloody useless when it comes to. I took a wrong turn the first year, right? And because I took the wrong turn the first year, I did the same thing the second year, and then I did the same again, and then this year I actually managed to get there no issues. And funnily enough, I parked literally. What was I? I was a car behind you, right? Two cars to the left of you, and I got out. I was like, oh look, don't have to go looking for you. There you are. So we managed to walk. Yeah, we walked in together and met up with the donuters in the queue. And we were just stuck there then for about 3 hours.
Yeah, I heard that queues were quite bad on that first day.
Yeah, it was more like 2, I think, for us. But Simon said 3, but I think we were there for just over 2.
Yeah,
I think it was just because we were so eager though as well. I just don't think they were open yet.
Yeah. They didn't open early, I don't think. Well, not too early anyway.
I mean, what time were you arriving on site? Was it 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Oh, sorry, I actually got through. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12.
9:30, 10, right? Something like that.
That was when we got to the car park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to the car
something
park
like
at
that.
9:30.
Yeah, 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh wow,
Something like that.
You were eager, yeah. So what time were the gates due to open? 12.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well,
so
that's what they said. I mean, I assume they let in.
I guess they just opened on time, you know.
Yeah.
like the time they said they were going to open. Like,
so everyone
aren't they gonna
complaining
open
about
early for
queuing
us?
is because they got there like 3.5 hours before it was due to open.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
It did move slowly about, I'd say, an hour before. So it's yeah, but it did take a while. But you know, I'm not complaining about that. I know I got there early, so
yeah,
I'm not going to complain that I was stood
Even
there.
the queue was fun though. To be fair, I thought it flew by.
Yeah, I bet.
It's all part of the excitement for me.
I was playing with a roll.
Yes.
Put googly eyes on a roll.
You make your own entertainment in these situations.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, you do. It's just a shame I didn't have my alcohol on me. I mean, I think Sean, you gave me a couple of beers, right? But yeah, if I'd have had, actually, it's probably a good thing that I didn't have my alcohol on.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. In a queue for 3 hours.
That's it. First thing before the tent set up, the last thing you want to do is get royally smashed.
I would say I learned a lesson, but I didn't. I just forgot the alcohol in the car. So
yeah,
thank God I did. Maybe I'll learn from that.
Okay, moving on from that, we've got the distance from ticket exchange to the campsite. Obviously, this depends on if you've chosen a campsite beforehand or whether you're just going to go and wander and find somewhere. But we'd already got the preconception that we were going for Hell. So in terms of tickets to Hell, I mean, you probably agree with me, with like no queues and whatever, probably talking, 7 to 10 minutes, maybe?
I mean, like that, yeah. Not long at all, is it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's
and
such a small journey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I
walk through Midgard,
like
it's quite vast, but
yeah,
you can walk through it pretty quickly, and then you're straight into Hell.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's not that far at all.
I was going to say, even then, we're probably like one of the furthest campsites away as well.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I thought was crazy. First coming in, I was like,
yeah. I mean, that's it. If you were to be camping in Ragnarok, it'd be less than 10 seconds walk, wouldn't it? Because that is literally right next to ticket exchange, which is insane, really. So if you can get there early enough and you've literally got no interest in walking and you're just happy to be pitched anywhere, you'll obviously have to check out the map, but Ragnarok is literally right next to it. But in saying that, every campsite is right next to it. If you can get to the furthest campsite, which we did in 7 minutes, that's nothing but a pure win for me in terms of a festival. Because in some recent years, I'm going to mention Download again, depending on where you park your car, obviously, it's been multiple hours before we've even found a pitch to set up the tent, purely just because of the distance of the walk. So to start your festival off on the right foot, and I mean, I was very blessed, obviously, because of you guys setting up my tent, but if you can get set up and, you know, a can in your hand within the hour of you going through ticket exchange, that's like an incredible win for a festival.
100%.
As we've mentioned, we camped in Hell. What were your impressions of the campsite? I'm going to ask you, Sean, being as it's your first time. What did you think of the campsite? Was it what you expected? Were you expecting carnage because of the stories you'd heard from Bloodstock? What did you think?
I was expecting probably more carnage. Like, I think I went in with the conception that it was like going to be like old school Download, kind of like just hectic going everywhere. But it was lovely and peaceful. Like, I had no idea that was there with like the river, and then there was like a little mini forest going around us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's definitely like a hidden gem, and now we've found it, we're not going to want to go anywhere else. And I'm kind of dubious of telling people about it on here and talking about it too much, because I don't want anyone else to come and take that spot now. Because even like we could be anywhere in Hell, but I think I want to be exactly where we were every single year now, because it was just spot on. Yeah.
I mean, I can hear the river there. It's lovely there.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the insanity of Midgard, though, but it does affect my sleep. Like, you know, you're not far away from people with speakers, and yeah, I think they don't go to bed till like 4 or 5 in the morning, and there's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that, and I wish I could. I'm going to try a bit harder next year to stay out a bit longer, because I did waste a lot of time staring at the roof of my tent instead of actually being out there and trying to rest. Although a lot of it, the tent was spinning because I drank so much. But at the times it wasn't. I should have been out there and doing something, but yeah, I mean, just a relaxing place. I loved it.
Yeah.
I like that we had to walk through Midgard as well, so we got to like kind of experience all that.
Yeah,
We
you
were
get
still going
you're only a
through,
couple of minutes away from it, and you don't get the
Yeah.
noise. You could literally run there in a minute and join in. If something was going on, if you heard bin jousting and you wanted to watch it, you'd be like, "Oh, there's illegal bin jousting on. This won't last long." You could run there, and you wouldn't really miss much.
There was actually, as you call it, illegal bin jousting this year, wasn't there?
There was, but apparently, I still need to watch Simon's vlog, but apparently some of it's in Simon's vlog.
It's bizarre to me that they still have bins with wheels. Like they don't want people to do it, but they'll still give them the facilities to do it.
But plastic bins. But I mean, people think the metal bins are more dangerous because they make a louder noise. I think the plastic bins are more dangerous because they can break, and you'd have sharp bits. Like the metal bins, they don't really break; they just like dent.
Yeah.
And you can still get hurt by them, but the plastic ones, I think there's room for injury there.
Yeah, for sure.
But illegal bin jousting.
Yeah. Incredible. So, impressions of the crowd, the people. Obviously, you've done download multiple times, and a download crowd now. How do you think the Bloodstock crowd compared? I mean, for myself, I'll give you my opinion first. Bloodstock crowd is so open, kind, and just like the easiest people to get on with. You could just chat to someone you don't even know for hours, and just incredible people. And I think it makes the experience so much better as well, just being surrounded by like-minded people. I suppose you had the same experience, but what do you think about the crowd?
Yeah, I didn't have one bad experience, and as you say, you could pick anyone out the crowd and end up chatting with them for ages. I was on one of the days I was wearing a random YouTube t-shirt from like a YouTuber, and some guy had run over to me like from across the festival just to be like, oh, like we got on through that. He'd be chatting to me. He ends up chatting to me for about 20 minutes while I was in the mid queue.
And then with Hayley as well, she just talks to anyone, doesn't she? So
yeah.
It definitely helps.
Yeah.
She's like fanning people and stuff in the crowds.
Yeah, she just like ends up treating everyone, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like the mum of like Bloodstock.
Yeah.
That's it.
But the Bloodstock crowd is like it's like being in a city. You go from one extreme to the other. You've got like wholesome families with their kids and everything.
Yeah.
And then you've got like maniacs as well, and everything in between.
That's a really good way to put it. Like a city, like you've got your like really nice areas, quaint, and then you have like family areas, and then you have the areas that you probably wouldn't go to for a night out in Midgard. The kind of people that are mixing around in there. That's a really good way to put it, to be honest.
Yeah, there's some nutters there, but
everyone means well is the good thing. Like, there's no.
You'd hope so, right?
I don't think there's anyone that I've looked at and thought, okay, I'm going to move over here now just so I'm not next to this person. I don't think I've ever had that at Bloodstock. At gigs and festivals, I seem to be a magnet for these people that just either annoy me or they're just doing something that they shouldn't be doing. But at Bloodstock, I don't seem to have that experience, which is really nice.
No, that's another thing. I love the people there. It's just like one extreme to the other, but it's very wholesome and very family-oriented festival. I mean, they had a dinosaur mosh pit in this little tent thing, didn't they? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it's just like kids and maybe a father or a mother or two in dinosaur costumes, and they did a wall of love instead of a wall of death. And they were moshing to a rock version of the Jurassic Park theme.
Yeah.
And I was just like, ah, That's adorable.
Very wholesome. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is
You
weird
get more
because
wholesome
from
than
the
that.
surface, you expect it to be just full of moshes and people just wishing to cause harm to each other. But in
Yeah.
reality, it's like one of the most family-friendly events that I've ever been to.
Yeah, so nice there.
Probably the most family friendly I've been to.
Yeah,
To the festivals.
for sure.
If I
Yeah.
had kids, I'd take them there.
Well, it's looking
Definitely.
like it's going to be the first festival we take our daughter to. Probably not next year, maybe in a couple more years, but that's definitely going to be the first weekend festival I think we take our daughter to. That's for sure. Just from seeing other parents doing it, and they seem to still have a smile on the face. They're not stressed out and they're still enjoying their own weekend. Because at the end of the day, you are going there to enjoy yourself. You're not going there to have a stressful weekend as a parent. So
Yeah.
with
Well,
seeing,
Alex Toon does it well, doesn't he?
yes, he does.
Alex and Roxanne, they split the duties in a way.
Mhm.
You have your night of drinking, I'll have mine, and
Yeah.
they can go as hard in the paint as they want on that
Mhm.
night, and then the next day it's their responsibility. So yeah, I mean, if you got a full family with you, you can split the duties and still have a great time.
That's it. And if you are a family person, if you have kids and you wanted to do a festival, you're actually allowed to take your trolleys into the arena. So if you've got a trolley that you'd transport your gear from the car, you can actually do it out and put duvets in there, cushions. You can put, I mean, you shouldn't, but you can sneak drinks underneath and pack lunches for the kids and whatever. So it's nothing's there to make your life as a parent more difficult. It's almost like they want you to enjoy your festival. And if that means bringing a trolley into the arena and keeping your child looked after with everything they need for the day, they'll be more than happy to just let you do that. And I think that's really an excellent thing. And it's a great selling point for Bloodstock for families as well.
Gotta say as well, I don't think I heard one kid cry the entire weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
the only thing you see is
you go to
kids
Home
running
Bargains
around.
and tell me that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go to Home Bargains and tell me you didn't hear some little bastard cry.
Yeah, that's it. Don't take your kids to Home Bargains. Take them to Bloodstock.
Take them to Bloodstock instead.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, as we've mentioned very briefly, the Wednesday arrival, you guys got there on the Wednesday, which I didn't think was a thing until this year, but apparently it's been a thing for a little while.
I never knew of it before, and if I had, I probably would have done it.
Yeah,
so
that's what I was thinking. How was that for you? Obviously, doing that at Download every single time, we know what to expect from Download on a Wednesday. What did you actually get up to on the Wednesday at Bloodstock this year?
Drank.
I was going to say a lot of campsite antics that day.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they had a cinema, didn't they? They played
of course, yeah.
Shaun of the Dead and Lost Boys back to back, and yeah, I remember watching some of it. And yeah, we had food. Can we talk about the food?
Yeah, let's talk about the food.
Or am I jumping? ahead too much?
Go for it.
So, I had Sean. What did you have? You had this was the Wednesday night. So
yeah, I had the baguette. I had the mushroom and bacon baguette.
Yeah, so in Midgard, there's you've got Fat Frank's, I think. Then you've got I Love Burgers. Oh, we'll get to them. And you had the baguette place. I went to I Love Burgers. This King Burger place, right? I think the first year that I went for the day, I had a burger from there, and it wasn't very good. And I just forgot about it until this year.
Yeah, I mean, keeping in mind, sorry, this I Love Burger is the burger place that was so good at Download that drunkenly I bought one, ate it, thought I could eat that again, so I bought another one instantly. So this same company is the company that Ben are about to talk to now. So for me, incredible experience, but over to Ben to tell you about his experience at Bloodstock.
To be fair, Kieran, Courtney, and me, we all got burger meals. I kept laughing at the sign as well because it said everyone loves burger meal instead of everyone loves a burger meal. For some reason, I just kept going, everyone loves burger meal. I was doing it all night. Anyway, mine and Courtney's were just full of cartilage. Now, it could be just a bad batch,
Yeah.
And it probably was, right? But I had like half a mouthful of cartilage. There was no meat. And Courtney had kind of the same issue. We both had burgers with a lot of cartilage in it.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently Kieran's was all right. But I was like, yeah, but you wolfed yours down. Did you even shoot?
Yeah. This guy has kebab jacket potatoes for breakfast.
He did. He had Spudman, right?
Yeah. Not calling you out, Kieran. I just think that's an interesting breakfast choice.
He did say he regretted it afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was shitting lava like the next day. Anyway, that's too much information. But yeah, that first night, I think Haley got cheesy chips. They look actually good. I think they were also from the burger place. But that was, pretty much it. We're just wandering around. The cinema was packed. There was loads of people there. I mean, it was a giant like curved screen, and I was there for the saxophone bit in Lost Boys. And I was going mental for that. But
I've never seen Lost Boys. This is a film that I obviously need to see. Yeah.
Oh wow!
It's just one of those films that have eluded me all of these years. So
it's kind of timeless, but also 80s,
right?
If you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
you need to see it. It's very MTV. There's not really anything like it. I don't think it's very stylish. The music in it is fantastic. It's just, you watch that film and you just think MTV.
Right.
Like 80s MTV. But yeah, man, give it a watch. It's such a good film. Halloween's coming up.
Exactly.
Put it on
we've already had the discussion that we need to have a serious Halloween-a-thon and just watch tons of movies. So I'll add it to the list.
Oh, I'll definitely put that one on the list. That is a, you can't go wrong with that film. Anytime you're in a bad mood, just chuck that because it's so good. So I don't remember much after the burger thing because I was pretty drunk the first night as well. I know I was really drunk on the Thursday, and definitely Stu, you can attest to that because you had to look after me for a good hour or so.
For sure, and I had to stop you keep recording for that.
Oh yeah. I recorded so much gibberish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I'd have listened to you on that. But I was trying to I thought maybe I'd get something in there, but it was this is just ridiculous. It's just like quarter of an hour of me lying down and stuff. waste of. Luckily, I'm not filming on film because that'd be a very expensive day.
Yeah. So Wednesday was very much finding your feet, enjoying the outdoor cinema, and having a good drink. And as I say, finding your feet, discovering the festival, and just getting to grips of what you've got to explore for the remainder of the weekend.
Yeah, it's a good little what's name? Like first day, just chill, drink, and have a look around. Basically,
it's like that first day on holiday almost.
Yeah, it was very reminiscent of older festivals before. There was a lot of entertainment on all the time.
Yeah,
but yeah, really enjoyed it. I actually that is a perfect first day at a festival. It's just and then just having some laughs at the campsite and exploring the place.
Yeah. That was the day we got the glow sticks out as well, or was that the Thursday?
Yeah. Got the glow sticks.
Yeah, we all had glow sticks on, and all the stuff you do to entertain yourself on the first day of the festival. I think that's important.
As well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the water pistols. Oh yeah. I was trying to make Kieran. No, Kieran could wink. I couldn't. So I was shooting myself in the eye so I could wink. That's in my vlog that nobody watched. I put it onto video. I actually put it physically onto video, so it took hours to do. And I think in hindsight, next time I'll put the video version on Patreon and the normal one on YouTube.
But, well, anyone who hasn't already caught Ben's Bloodstock vlog definitely should, because the effort he goes through to do, as he says, recording it onto tape and re-recording it back onto his computer to then upload for us. It's a great way to experience a festival. I think it enhances it tenfold. So yeah, definitely check it out. We'll do the plugs at the end though, so stop plugging it.
Stop plugging it. I don't usually plug stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I guess because I put a lot of work into chess thing. But
so we've already touched on how easy it is to get around the site and whatnot, but we want to talk about the distance from campsite to the arena. We've said that it was like 7 minutes to get from Ticket Exchange to Hell, which was the camp we were in. And with Ticket Exchange being literally 2 minute walk from the arena entrance, you could quite easily get from your tent from the arena in, yeah, like I say, about 7 minutes. So you're never in the arena and think, oh, I've got to go back to the tent. Because I don't know about you two, but I don't think I've ever done that at Download Festival. I've never been in the arena during the day and thought, I need to do a trip to the tent. I'll just, whatever the issue is that I've got, I'll just put up with it for the entire day. Whereas at Bloodstock, you can
yeah,
be to your tent, do whatever you need to do for 5 minutes, and be back in the arena within 20 minutes. I mean, for me, that's a huge plus for the festival. Did you have like the same kind of experience being your first time, Sean?
Yeah. Well, at Download, I'd have like a bum bag with like
Mhm.
everything in, or like prepared for the full day.
Yeah,
And then at Bloodstock, I think I just rocked up with just like my phone in my pocket,
yeah.
and that'd be it. Like just knowing that you can go back
Mhm.
and be back at your tent within like a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Yeah.
that was nice not having a bum bag on me and other
Yeah.
stuff. I've started taking shorts with zipped pockets as well. So I've got a phone cover that has a bit of a grip on it, so it's a nightmare to put in and out of my pocket. But
Yeah.
just anything to stop any like pickpocketers. Not that I saw anything like that this year or any year. Bloodstock. I suppose it just depends where you are, and it's a bit of luck as well. But
Yeah.
yeah. Also, the first day I went to the arena, watched I think 2 bands, and then I went for a shower. Which is a strategy that Dippy Donut has recommended, and they're not wrong. It would take you about the same length to go back to your tent and go back at Download Festival than it would be to go to your tent, get your stuff, queue for the shower, have a shower, and then go back in the arena. So that's what I did, and it was fantastic. I'm definitely doing that next year. I think it's a $5 per shower, and you just pay cash or card there. But the queue goes. I think I queued for about an hour, something like that. So it was a bit long, but you know, it was great. It was fantastic, especially in the middle of the day. You've seen a few bands; it really perks your energy up as well.
I mean, you definitely seem like a brand new man. After your shower, you were full of life again, and like you say, it's probably the best way to do it, because if you go in the morning, you think you've woke up early, but don't underestimate how early other people get up at festivals for showers, because every time I looked at that shower block, there were queues. So maybe you have got it down there. Maybe the midday shower is the way to go.
Yeah, it seemed to work for me anyway. I think I queued about the same length in the morning, but that was around 10 to 7. I think the showers open at 7. If you got there for 6:30, you're probably not going to be queuing for long. Because people are just going to bed at Bloodstock around that time.
Yeah.
I actually saw people going to bed while I was queuing up, going to bed. And it's crazy. Some of them don't sleep at all. Like you could tell just by looking at them. They've been up for like 2 days straight.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, so back to the arena. We've talked distance to the arena, so size of the arena. It's weird with Bloodstock because in relation to other festivals, the arena is relatively small, but it's incredible how much they can actually squeeze in, how much they can cram in. I mean, how many tents have we got? Stages, sorry. We got main stage, New Blood stage,
New Blood.
Sophie Lancaster, EMP stage. That's the smallest one. So we've got 4 tents, and I'm gonna
Lemmy's bar at the back as well. That's a tent, I guess, isn't it?
I'm gonna keep using Download as an example. There is a massive distance between stages at Download, so you probably do have to quite literally run to catch bands. Whereas at Bloodstock, you can turn around, walk, I don't know, 50 meters, and you're at another tent. You're never too far away from another tent. I mean,
whole arena is probably just like the main stage that Avalanche at Download.
yeah,
maybe
it probably
even
is.
smaller than that,
It's
but
probably
yeah,
smaller than that, yeah.
like that little section there. It's probably like the whole. The crazy thing I thought with it was I felt like I knew layout and everything just from seeing people's vlogs beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because you can cover
yeah.
so
The
much of it in so
discouraged
little
yeah.
time. Yeah, we can paint a mental image and people can just absorb it and know it when they get there. That's the good thing about it.
As small as it is, it's like it's deceptive because
hmm
nothing. I don't think nothing like there's no sound clashes.
Yeah,
Like
it's
if
strange as
you're,
well, that is. Yeah.
yeah, I think uh they must have had somebody there to go like, what's the perfect distance and perfect position where the sound from this stage isn't messing with the sound from this stage, because I
Yeah.
don't remember ever hearing, like, I've been to Download Festival. I remember seeing Devin Townsend doing an acoustic set,
Yeah.
and you couldn't hear a word he was singing
hmm
because there was a band playing on the main stage, and he kind of almost gave up. He was making light of it, but you could
Yeah.
tell he was pissed. Like, and I don't
Was
blame
this
him.
the Jägermeister stage? Was it
Possibly,
Jägermeister at that stage?
this was years ago. I just remember that specific one being particularly bad for like sound,
Yeah.
and
Because I'm sure that
I
was literally smack bang in the middle of the main stage and Avalanche. It was almost where
yes,
the stores
you're
are
right.
now, next to
You're right.
Avalanche.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're gonna have sound bleeding from second stage, Avalanche, and main stage for an acoustic tent. So I can see that being the issue, but yeah, Bloodstock just seemed to have it down.
I hate to keep comparing it to Download, but
Mm,
Download have to. I guess they have to keep moving things around,
yeah,
where Bloodstock don't, and they've perfected this layout,
hmm
and it works really well. Why change it? They don't have to. The only thing different this year, I guess, was the rides wasn't there,
yeah.
so they didn't have the bumper cars. And like, what was in their place?
I
Probably more
think it was
booze,
just
right?
that big shelter, wasn't it, that people could sit underneath.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
seemed like.
That's where they had that dinosaur thing, wasn't it? I think.
No,
The
so that was the EMP stage. That was.
yes. Okay.
So thinking about it, where the fun fair was, I think there were just more stores, like
Yeah.
shops, and then there was just that section that had the shelter where they had. Well, no, in saying that, they've had that in previous years because that's where they do Rock Fit, the medieval
Yeah, yeah.
fights.
Oh, yeah, the rock fit and the medieval.
So it's weird to look at it now and think where the fun fair even was.
Yeah,
Because in that
yeah.
space, they had dodgems, they had the spinning waltzers, and then
Just think
yeah,
they'll bring that back next year.
I'm not sure. It's the way they've done it this year has obviously been done for a
Yeah.
reason. Reason being it was a sellout. If they've got that again next year, maybe the
I haven't
fun
heard too
fair's
much
just a thing of the
complaining.
past. No, I mean it
Have
wasn't
you?
something we missed really.
No. I
Yeah.
mean, I barely used the fun personally,
hmm
but I think we went on the Dodgems last year, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I didn't miss it at all.
Yeah. I remember
Like,
we did the dodgems last year. Actually, that was so funny. We all queued up for each other with each other for a little bit, and then we were all stood at the front and we are all going to wait and go on together. And he was like, right, one more. And then you just fucked off and went on with the group before us. So
I did.
you're just smashing about with people you don't even know. And we're just, all the
I
rest of
did.
us, literally all of us, are just watching you just without us.
That was just drunk me being an asshole,
Yeah.
basically, because well, I think one or two of you, I can't even remember who it was, just were very drunk. We're just like, oh, I'm totally gonna knock you. You're gonna crash into me, are you? Are you really? Let's see about that. And I
Yeah.
just like went off on my own, did my own thing.
Yeah, but it's a good thing to have, but it's not something I personally really make the most of. Dodgems at Bloodstock that one time is the only time I've ever used a fairground at a festival. I've never done it any other time. So for some people, it might be a bit shit that it's been taken out, but for me, it's no loss. So I'm happy
Take
to
it or
have.
leave it.
Yeah, I'm happy to have like more stores or more eateries or more place to relax. To be honest, I don't miss it. So what's
Yeah.
inside the arena? We've got bars, stages, entertainment. We've got the gallery, food and merch. So what stood out to you guys as like some great things that Bloodstock have in the arena?
Although I never use it much at all, the arcade's pretty cool. I mean, me and
Yes, the
Sean,
gaming
we
tent,
played
yeah.
pinball, didn't we, for a little bit?
Yeah. Lemmy's bars are a pretty big standout as well. I thought that
Yeah.
was really good. And the placement just right there next to main stage. Well, with the view of main stage,
Yeah.
brilliant. And yeah, the gallery was great as well.
Yeah, Lemmy's Bar is like a real staple of Bloodstock now, isn't it? Everyone just knows it. Like,
It's a
like, what other festival has a bar that they're like, oh, so and so bar? If you say Lemmy's Bar,
Mm.
everyone just seems to
Yeah.
know it. If you know what I mean.
Let's meet at Lemmy's Bar, and it's so easy. You're not going to lose anyone at this one bar. It's a big bar, but you're
Yeah.
not going to lose anyone.
Yeah.
And it's proper old man place. Like oh, there's this band. I kind of want to watch them, but I kind of don't. Let's just watch them by the bar, you know.
Yeah.
And you can meet people there after. Just like Simon hangs out there a lot. Simon and Shane were hanging out there a lot, and you know you can walk up to them and say hi and
Yeah.
whatever. But yes, you can just meet at Lemmy's Bar afterwards, and everyone knows where to go. You know.
And the selection of drinks is ridiculous. I've never seen a bigger selection of drinks. I mean, I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure like the statistic is they've got something like 19 beers available, which
Really?
is bizarre. Like normally at a festival, it's you have an IPA or that's it. I was going to say others, but I'm just thinking to download. I'm pretty sure all they offer in terms of beers, an IPA is either an IPA, a cider, a Four Loko, or some kind of mixer at the main bars.
Yeah.
But at
White Claw,
Bloodstock, White Claw, that's it. And at Bloodstock, you've got IPAs, you've got bitters, you've got stouts, you've got real ales. Like the list goes on and on and on. So the choice
They have those
is
slushies,
great.
don't they?
The
Was it a
Kraken
rum
slushies,
slushie?
yeah. Yeah,
That's the one.
Sean
Yeah,
actually
the-
tried one of those. How were they?
Yeah, I liked it. Haley wasn't a fan.
No.
They were actually quite spicy. Well, spicy the right word? But yeah, they had like a
Boozy.
quite a yeah, they were
Quite the
very
kick to
boozy.
'em.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the mango cider. I went nuts for that cider.
Oh yeah, did
Yeah,
you
that
continue
was
to
good.
drink that? Because the first one that you had, I had a sip, and that was incredible.
Yeah. I'd say the cutoff is probably you don't want more than 2 of those.
Yeah.
I think by the 4th one, my stomach was like, enough, please.
Yeah.
Enough. But
Just dangerous.
it is delicious, but
Mhm.
yeah, it does not taste like alcohol at all. Very mango sweet, and yeah, by the 4th one, even my stomach was telling me enough.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Yeah,
Nice though.
of it, and I thought that was dangerous. I was like, this was so nice that I'd just be my day gone. Just
Yeah.
drinking those and then not realizing how many you've gone through.
And then you can also buy the 4-pinters, can't you? Which is essentially like a milk jug filled with. I think you could have whatever beer, ale, cider that you wanted. And what were they like? £24 for 4 pints.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next year. I think I
Yeah.
got one the year before. Didn't get one this year, but I'm gonna do that next year. Yeah, they're pretty cool. You'll go through it in no time as well.
I feel as though it would be an excuse to just constantly be sipping it. Like buying it by the
I know.
pint, like you can like keep yourself in check a bit more. If I was to have one
Yeah.
of those, I'd be constantly sipping.
That'd be gone in the same time as a pint.
It
Yeah,
probably would because it's in
yeah.
your hand and you're ready to go. Yeah. One
I got
thing
the-
that Bloodstock do good
Wow.
is merch. Like they always just seem to do a really
Yeah.
good job.
So it's a bit samey. The merch is a bit like the same, but
Yeah.
it's good stuff. And if you didn't get, you're not gonna. It's not exactly the same, but the color schemes are kind of similar. So if you wanted that color scheme before, because you change your mind, so I do anyway. Would change my mind so much while queuing.
Yeah.
I ended up with I didn't. Nothing I bought was what I went in there for.
Right.
I bought a towel. The towel's really cool actually.
Yeah.
Kind of big towel with the Bloodstock like red logo, and it's a black and red towel, so obviously I love it. And I got a long sleeve like top with the white one.
Yeah, like a
It's
baseball
upstairs, otherwise I'd show it.
jersey,
Yeah.
I think they call them. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 2 of those now. Got 2 of them long sleeve Bloodstock ones.
Yeah, cool. But yeah,
Yeah, the merch is
choice is incredible. I think the price is fair as well. Nothing's overpriced. I mean, I talk from the experience of Sean. You getting your cap. Was it about 24, 25 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say
and
25.
going to other
30.
festivals, that's like the going rate really. And you know, it's an embroidered cap. It's good quality. So there's no we're going to charge you this ridiculous amount because we know you're going to buy it. It's always charged fair, which I think is really good. And just quickly going back on beers, that's the same case for beers. I think beers are like, what, £6 something at Bloodstock?
50 was it?
Depending on what you
Yeah, something
buy.
like
If
that.
you get a stronger
Yeah.
beer, you're going to pay more, but your average pint was about £6.50 maybe. So it all seems fair. They seem to understand that, this is what people have actually got to pay for. What are they going to do more? Are they going to pay £6.50 10 times in a day? Or if we charge them £8, are they going to only buy 3 pints because they get put off by that extra £1.50? So I think overall pricing is, very fair across the board.
I think I spend more money at Bloodstock every year than I do at Download, to be fair, especially on alcohol in the arena. I don't think I buy alcohol in the arena at Download, really. But I definitely splash out on alcohol at Bloodstock. I don't know if it's because it's smaller or what.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those where you could actually go back to your tent and grab some beers, Yeah, I tend to spend a fortune there. It's so easy to do.
Yeah,
So
it's one of those
be
as
careful
well.
with your bank balance.
Yeah, depending on the event and festival you go to, with Bloodstock, it is literally a family-run festival. So every pound that you put into the festival, you know that it's just going to be put back into the festival the following year. You're supporting your favourite festival, whereas others, which are run by Live Nation or whatever, that's just topping up that bottomless pit of money that they have, and you may not see any further improvements next year. But that, for me, that's why I'm more than happy to buy beers from the bar instead of going back to the tent and drinking the cans that I've bought, because you know that the money's going to get re-injected into the festival, and you're supporting local and small festivals, if you will. So I'm more than happy to pay it.
I tell you a bit of crow as well, because I was thinking, because it was a sellout this year, there was going to be I thought security might be a nightmare, and they'd be having like teething issues and maybe slightly oversold. None of that.
No.
Like none of that at all. In fact, if anything, not in the arenas, because it was definitely busy in the arenas.
Yeah.
But I felt where we were camped, like I've been way more cramped when it comes to like camping than I was this year.
Yeah.
So I have to give them credit for that. And yeah, I had to, because I was a bit skeptical that they'd pull it off as well as they did, and the festival was great. And I guess from years of going to a corporate one, I thought maybe the organizing would be a little off, but it wasn't at all. Everything went smoothly, as far as I'm aware. I don't remember anything bad happening there, or queuing wasn't that bad really when you think about it.
Yeah.
It didn't feel sold out.
No, exactly.
Overly busy or anything. The only time I think
Yeah.
I remember thinking, oh, it's quite busy, is like the queue first thing in the morning to get into the arena. But even that, like, you'd look at it and think, oh, that's a big queue, but then it just fly through.
Yeah, it went pretty quickly, didn't it? Like, yeah.
And then when there wasn't a queue, in terms of getting into the arena, I'd say the longest we waited to get in was all of a minute, maybe. So if we'd nipped back to the tent and there was no queue at the arena to get back in, the most you'd wait is a minute, really. Quick check through your bag, check your pockets, and that's it, you're in.
And I was also worried about people because of the chair situation. And a lot of people are, but that's the vocal minority on groups that are just, being keyboard warriors and talking a big game, but not actually necessarily going through with it, which I don't remember any nonsense with chairs, do you?
No, I mean, there was a couple of guys in front of us during Machine Head that I couldn't decide if they were on the cusp of the line of where they could put the chairs or whether they were actually behind.
Yeah.
But people were trying to get out from the front, and we were like on the main path out, and people were trying to get to the front, and there were these two chairs, and the amount of people that like walked and then they're like, oh, there's a chair there. So that I did see that, but that was literally the one instance over the entire weekend. So I think people were well behaved, as Bloodstock have requested, because it's like a health and safety thing at the end of the day, isn't it? If people need to rush out and there's a sea of chairs, people are just going to fall over and get trampled.
I think they were clamping on it as well, because I remember seeing the signs. I think it was on the Saturday, and it was like it came up on the screens where it was you don't move your chairs from the non-chair zone. will ban them completely for the next day.
Yeah.
So, I think
Yeah,
they just, like,
weren't we
can't-
meeting by the no chairs flag quite often?
Yes, that was actually our
Yeah.
point, wasn't it? Yeah.
I forgot about that flag. There's a
Yeah.
no chairs flag. Is it a no chairs beyond this point sign?
I think
Is that
it's
what
like
that was for?
a U shape that they'd created in front of the
Yeah.
stage. It was almost like what it reminded me of was when we get to the beach and we want to get on the beach, but we can't take Buster in the area that's got the dog signs with a big cross through it. That's what it reminded
Okay,
me
right.
of. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you're not allowed
Makes
within
sense.
this area. So it seemed to
Yeah.
work well, and there was no abusing of the
No.
system.
I don't recall seeing many chairs or any issue with chairs. There was like I think maybe one person had a chair in security. I don't even know if they got through with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or if they were even trying. But yeah, no issues at all.
Yeah.
And I had
Works
to eat
well.
crow on that because I was worried a bit when I heard it was sold out, and I was like, oh no. But that's just on me, you know. They
So,
did
yeah.
their job very well.
Yeah, works well, and I think other festivals should probably adopt that as well. Just have like a no chair zone because it worked really well. Right,
On the
so
back of that, sorry.
no, go on.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say the actual like seating areas that they put in were pretty cool as well. I didn't use it, but Haley went up there a couple of times.
Where was
I
that?
thought that was quite cool. I think there was one by Lemmy's bar. They were like either sides of the merch. It was like
Oh,
you know
you
what
could actually use
like
those. Anyone could use
There was like
those.
bleachers. Yeah.
Ah, right. I thought they were like accessibility platforms.
No. You could just wander up there and have a sit down.
Oh well, interesting. I'll keep an eye out for that next year. It'd be good to see what view you get from there because, as we've said, if it's next to Lemmy's bar, that'd be an ideal spot for main stage. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move on to how they announce next year's lineup. So on the Friday at 6 o'clock, it's incredible what they do. Everyone catches the last band before 6 o'clock, and then on the screens, they essentially release up to 25 bands for the following year. And it's an incredible thing to do. It gets people hyped for the following year already before really being on the Friday, before the festival's even begun, really. And I think it's a great thing. So we've got some incredible bands lined up so far for the headliners. We've got Lamb of God, Slaughter to Prevail, and Judas Priest. For me, that is a big win. But I want to know, what do you guys think of announcing the festival lineup actually at that year? Do you think that's a good experience, a bad one?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a great, like, such a good thing to do. I was actually looking forward to that. Going into the festival, like
Yeah.
as much as some bands, just seeing it all getting out and like the hype and stuff that comes around it. I
Yeah.
don't think I had a conversation with someone that day that wasn't like around that announcement.
It's
Yeah.
an event,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're planning on going next year anyway, you can like you get to do the whole guessing game thing, and the only one I was really banging on about was Lamb of God, and I got it. So, you know. And the same thing last year, I was like, oh, I just like Gajira, and I got Gajira.
Yeah.
So that's 2 years on a trot where I've got to play the whole guessing game and actually have a big like yes moment because I got what I wanted. And I'm sure a lot of people do that. They go, oh, I'd love to have like Judas Priest or whatever, and you know, yeah, it's great. Yeah, 25 bands, that's a lot too. I mean, it could have gone better.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, you're not going to beat last year's. The lineup was incredible. Everything just aligned perfectly. Yeah, that announcement was incredible. This announcement, it wasn't like bad, but it started
it
off
divided
bad
the crowd
Yes.
most that I've seen personally. Every other year's been, yeah, that's great. I look forward to it. Whereas this one was a bit more divisive. For some people, it was very much, I love it, can't wait. Others were like, yeah, it's not really Bloodstock. But for me, I'm more than happy. And a lot of the opinions as well were Lamb of God were only here the other year, but in reality, they were there the year before we went. So what's that been? 4 years ago?
It was the year that I went for the day, but I didn't see Lamb of God. I think Dimmu
So it would have
Borgir
been
were headlining.
It would have been 22 then,
that
because our
day that I
first
went.
year was
Yes.
23. 22 to
That's
26.
quite a while ago.
That's still a
Yeah.
while ago. I mean, look how often bands get repeated at other festivals. So I think that's a very good gap, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I've got no, I mean, obviously I wasn't there the first year that Lamb of God played. So for me, it's incredible. I'm more than happy, over the moon, really.
I think a lot might have been overhyping as well, like expecting what it was going to like
Yes.
with this
Yeah.
year's lineup, and
Mhm.
then them saying it's the 25th
Definitely.
anniversary. I think a lot
Yeah.
of people just put like, I don't know, like their dream lineup in their heads,
Yeah.
and then
Thought they were going to get like Slipknot
Kind of
and
thing.
yeah,
Slipknot
Yeah.
Ghost and
Slipknot.
someone. Yeah.
But the thing is, Bloodstock, because it's a smaller festival, there's a lot more bands. They've got a lot more choice for headliners also.
Mhm.
So you might not see as many repeats like Lamb of God. And maybe that's why old schoolers may be like, oh, we already saw them the other year. But yeah, they've got more of a pool. But personally, I'm happy because I've never seen them and I've always wanted to, and it just eluded me, just like Gajira have. So
Yeah.
you know,
I mean, it hasn't.
I liked it.
It hasn't hindered the ticket sales. So whatever people say online just goes straight over Bloodstock's head because they're still selling out this festival with ease. So
Ticket sales are crazy.
it does not
Like,
matter.
Yeah, like deposit scheme sold out.
VIP,
When did it-
camper van,
early bird
All
sold out on
gone.
the
early
All gone.
bird,
Yeah,
still
early
going on.
bird.
kids tickets.
Early bird was sold out the first day.
Yeah.
Like, because I was hoping to get an early bird ticket, I missed out.
hmm
You know, and then when you're hearing about other like deposit scheme was sold out, that was it. I was like, okay, I'll buy my ticket now, just in case.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought my ticket. Sean, you bought yours too, haven't you?
Yeah,
You have?
I got mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're
So
on
we'll
it.
all be there.
You're
again.
on it. Yeah, yeah. It'll be
Yeah.
another family affair. And I'm not sure if we touched on it earlier, but I'm just going to quickly bring up the fact that they're going to be having a fourth headliner this year on the Wednesday. First
Yeah.
time in Bloodstock history. Now, I'm unsure as to whether this is going to be another headliner or whether it's going to be a smaller band that is just being given the opportunity to play in a headline slot, because that's going to be pretty big. If they have another band that's the same level as the three that we've already got, if it is another
Yeah.
true headliner, that is going to be truly incredible. I've got my speculations of it being While She Sleeps or Malevolence or even Saxon, but I'm intrigued to know, do
Hardcore
you
band.
guys have any idea as to who you think could be that fourth headliner?
I couldn't
putting
even
you on the
speculate on
spot.
this one.
I'm putting you right on the spot.
Yeah.
I haven't asked you to think about this.
Outside of the ones you've heard, the only
Yeah.
one I can think of is maybe Megadeth.
Megadeth?
I've seen
Okay.
about. But yeah, I think maybe Saxon's the most likely if they headline the first one.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mhm.
I've heard a couple of people message me saying Halloween, but I don't know. Apparently, somebody put that on the Bloodstock thing, and Vicky liked it.
Yeah.
So people saying doesn't mean they're not going to be there, but I don't think
Yeah.
they'll necessarily headline. I mean, I don't know them well enough to be honest, but
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, who knows, man?
I said While She Sleeps, Malevolence, and Saxon, and she commented Love Hearts on my TikTok. So maybe
Well, there you go.
Maybe we're
She's
getting
just-
all three, or maybe she just likes me. I don't know.
Maybe she just likes bands, you know.
That's it.
So yeah, and she did. Halloween played there a couple of years ago. So,
They were supposed to, but they cancelled, didn't they?
Oh, that was it.
They couldn't
Right.
make it for whatever reason.
Will it be a typical Bloodstock headliner, or will it be something a little bit bigger?
To test the waters, yeah. hmm
Either way, it's great
Think
news
about it.
because it's an extra day that we didn't know about.
That's it.
You know, when
I
I
mean,
bought
look,
my ticket,
look how
I was
much
in for
fun we
3.
had in front of the main stage on Thursday night, and all they were playing was Aussie tracks, just over the
Yeah.
PA. So,
yeah,
like, you go mental on your Wednesday and Thursday, for me personally anyway. And then the Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, I'm a bit more reserved because obviously I'm documenting the festival. But to have a band on that Thursday and drinking the amounts that we do drink on the Thursday is going to be something else, something special.
Whoever it is gonna.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a
it could be
blast.
anyone, and we're going to have a blast.
I heard rumors that Two Unlimited gonna play there.
Yeah.
Now, that is kind of it wouldn't surprise me at all. I think even Vicky is is it Hungerford? I don't want to say her name wrong. Yeah, that's why I've just been saying Vicky instead because I'm scared of getting her full name wrong. I think she even mentioned you could have a 90s band playing. In one of the interviews I watched recently, you could have a band from the 90s play. And because Metalhead, we just love cheese, you know?
Yeah.
And yes, Two Unlimited would be a good shout, I think. That'd be amazing. Not saying that they're going to be there, but that's just one that I've heard that I would actually like to see there. I wouldn't complain at all.
Yeah.
You know, especially with an extra day.
I don't know if it'd be more suited for the Sophie Lancaster tent. Like, I feel as though if they've come out and said we've got a fourth headliner, for them to
doubt it. Yeah.
For them to then put a 90s cheese group on, I think that may annoy a few people.
Not a headliner. It'll just but they'll be playing there. Not.
I see. I thought you were suggesting they'd be like the fourth headliner on the poster.
Hell no.
Yeah.
That'd be mental. People get upset. I'd probably get a bit upset about that one. As much as I love Two Unlimited, they are quite limited, if you know what I mean, when it comes to their songs. Well, they got no. I know their back catalogue, but I'm not expecting most people there won't. They'll know a few songs, but that's it.
Yeah.
But it'd be a laugh. It'd be the Vanga Boys thing, you know?
Yeah,
like
for sure.
The day before the real festival kicks off, maybe have them play in the day sometime in the Sophie Lancaster or whatever.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to put them, you know. Does that mean we get an extra day of new blood bands as well?
Yeah, it'd be interesting because all they've mentioned so far is a fourth headliner, but it makes you think whether we're going to get an entire day of music, or I don't know if you remember 23 at Download. We had the fourth day, but the music didn't start until like late afternoon, if I remember rightly. So normally, like your arena would open at 10 o'clock and your bands would start at 11. Whereas on that year, when they had the fourth day, I'm pretty sure bands didn't start until like 3 o'clock, something like that. Pretty sure that was the case anyway.
5 bands on the main stage, something like that.
So it'd be interesting to see whether they're going to do that.
Yeah, if they just spread it out a bit more, I wouldn't complain. Not at all. You know, it's an extra day of, you know, maybe they just have 3 or 4 bands on that day. That's completely fine with me.
Yeah.
You get to slow it down a bit. You don't want to go all out for 4 days.
Yeah.
Knackered.
I was gonna say, what time is it the arena normally open at, like, is it 4 on the Thursday anyway?
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have the silent disco and stuff.
Maybe around then.
Yeah.
It'd make sense, and
bands.
it'd be wonderful to know that we've got a few bands to keep us busy on the Thursday as well. But whatever they give us on the Thursday is nothing but a bonus, because obviously we're used to not having anything, really. Not anything, but you know what I mean. It'd be good to have a plethora of bands that we know and we want to see, just to gain that bit more entertainment on the Thursday.
Especially throwing it out after it's like 90% sold out as well.
Yeah.
Although wherever it's crazy.
Yeah, just like a little throwaway Facebook status as well, wasn't it? It wasn't like a well put together video of you have sold out Bloodstock 90% in the first 4 weeks, and for that we want to say thank you. You have a fourth headline. It was just, oh yeah, by the way, there's going to be a fourth headliner next year, guys.
I brought this up in the group, didn't I? Why a random Tuesday? Why just announce that on a random Tuesday in like the afternoon or morning or whatever it was?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Yeah,
strange.
So strange.
Not complaining, but you know, I don't know what the goal is. Maybe to try and sell out before Download even finish their early bird tickets.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Before they even announce the lineup.
Yeah, before they announce it. When's that coming?
It's normally mid-November, is it? 11th of November sticks out for some reason for previous years. I mean, to be honest, Bloodstock sold out in October last year, so they've already done that. They've already sold out the festival before Download announces.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It sure is.
You know, and they Vicky said she doesn't want. They have no plans of expanding or moving the festival. So this is what it is. It's just going to become a more exclusive ticket. I
think that's it now. The future of Bloodstock is selling out every year, no matter how long it takes. I think it's just going to. I just think it's going to be the done thing. It will sell out every single year.
Cool. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm sure we're all happy with that. Right,
Yeah.
so we're going to close out, but I'm going to put you on the spot. Out of 10, how would you rank your Bloodstock this year? Sean, I'll go to you first.
Oh, straight up 10 for me.
10 out of 10?
I loved every second. Yeah.
No
It's probably
complaints?
no complaints. It was
Perfect.
probably one of the fun festivals I've ever done.
Yeah?
Yeah. Big part of that's obviously the people, but
Mm-hmm.
the actual festival as a whole was unbelievable. We were not even planning on doing a like another festival, like we just do downloads anyway, but we
Yeah.
weren't planning on doing another festival next year. And as soon as we got home, we were just like, we're booking them.
Yeah, gotta be done.
Book the leave off straight away, and then I was like,
Yeah, awesome. So
Glad
10
to
out of
have you on
10 from
board.
Sean.
Yeah. Glad to have you on board. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. I'm gonna deduct a point, but that's on me for not being organized and that. But everything was great. I actually met up with some YouTubers that I've never met up with before, like Meat Metal. I can't say Billy because I have met Billy before. Billy Mayhem he's so inviting, you know. He's so chatty. Like he comes up to me like he's known me for years. I guess kind of has, but he doesn't really. And yeah, he's always got a story to tell. Love that guy.
Yeah, great guy, and I think it just goes across the board. Every creator, YouTuber that I've had the pleasure of bumping into at these festivals, they've always got the time to chat with you, and you end up staying in touch and end up becoming, you know, really good friends. I mean, look at us now. Me and Ben have been chatting for, nearly 3 years now, and that was just because...
Quite a while, yeah.
Just because of festivals, so it's great. Yeah, so you're giving it a 9 out of 10, but the -1 is purely your fault. So technically, you're giving it 10 out of 10.
Technically, I am, yeah.
And for me, as always, it's always a 10 out of 10 for Bloodstock. I never have a gripe with Bloodstock. There's never anything I'm like, oh, I wish they'd not do that and do this instead. Everything's spot on. Everything they do is always a bonus. They never take anything away that you really want. So a 10 out of 10 festival, because I'm deducting your -1. So Bloodstock gets a 10 out of 10 from all of us across the board. It's an incredible festival. If you've never done it before, you should definitely try it out. And if you need to get tickets, get them now, because they are like hotcakes. They're going to be out the window. They're going to be gone, I think, before mid-September, that's for sure. So come and join us at Bloodstock next year. It'll be a pleasure to see you, pleasure to meet you all. And it's been a pleasure to have these two on the podcast tonight. Ben, go ahead and plug yourself. I'll give you the opportunity now. You don't have to keep doing it yourself. Where can people find you on the internet?
ChidzVidz on ChidzZ. Fuck it. You know what? I'm not going to bother. I never usually bother. I never usually bother promoting myself anyway. But yeah, ChidzVidz. I do vlogs every week. That's it. There you go.
Awesome. You should definitely check out Chid's vlogs. I've had the pleasure of going to visit his wonderful part of the country. He does vlogs in and around Wales. He ventures out to Manchester and different places to see gigs and different events. So for sure, go and subscribe to him. And Sean, do you want to plug anything? Do you want to tell people your Instagram, or are you happy to be my sidekick?
Yeah. I'll just be sidekick. I'll plug you too.
Yeah, go on then. Where can people get you on?
ChidzVidz. I don't know why it's because I'm not used to promoting myself.
Yeah, go on then. Where can people find you on Instagram if you want them to follow you? That is.
At JaggySean.
JaggySean, a classic.
JaggySean.
That's it. And I think Scouts is in the house is going to become a new slogan for you as well, because I was very happy with that when I came up with that. Right, thank you all for taking the time to listen. I hope we've given you a good insight of Bloodstock. Stick around, because this is the return of Trash Talkin podcast. We will get past the typical amount of podcast episodes that people drop out on. I've been Stu, or you may know me as SMTV, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.